I view the movement of whites into this area as a clear indication of open housing, as it should be. And anyone who can afford uh, to live from a financial point of view and who is open-minded enough to live, to me, is welcome.
20 years ago, when blacks bought into this neighborhood, people who bought here were postmen and teachers, and they were 35 to 45 years old. Well, that's been 20 years, and they're near retirement. Often their kids have moved to other parts of the country. They're finding that taking care of a 3,000 square foot house is more work than they intend. Utility bills are too high, taxes cost too much. And so often it's to their advantage to sell. It's unfortunate that we've not been able to attract the kind of young buyers who happen to be black who would want to buy a 50-year-old house.
Although as individuals we like the people that have moved in, our concern about the racial character of this area stems from the part that this area plays in the larger Houston context. This area is the political, educational, and social heart of the black community. And to have an impact in any of those areas, you have to husband your resources. We have to have a coagulation and a grouping of the people and institutions in one place to have an impact.
There are houses for sale down. I tell my friends, I'm an enthusiast as far as the neighborhood is concerned. Most of the friends have the same trepidations that I think most white people do. I tell black friends too, but it's mainly white people, of course, because we think it's a marvelous neighborhood.
People would wonder whether you would be criticizing the neighborhood for its changes because you may be against integration or the influx of different types of people, and that is truly not the case. But the neighborhood is changing from what it was with respect to the black community.
If a white friend comes here, their reaction is, how can you live in a black neighborhood? I mean, what is there to do? Who do you talk to? What have you? But the people who buy here, I suppose, no one here is colorblind, either the blacks or the whites. I mean, everyone is aware that it's a mixed neighborhood and that there are problems associated with that.
Now, because it has become so attractive in terms of its location, those very couples that would add to the community, and again, not suggesting that diversity is not positive, but enriching this community for what it is, a black community, are being priced out of the market.